Alright everybody, what's up? This is Joshua Maitland here, and in this video I'm going to put something on the table. Yes, this is another laptop that I bought from eBay. And I'm going to be doing an overview and OS reinstallation. You'll see the reason why later in this video. So, the specs for this laptop is 700 MHz Intel Celeron processor, 128 megabytes of RAM, and there is original 10 gigabyte hard drive, the original hard drive, which yeah, you'll see why later. So let's have a look at the ports, side ports. So on the right we have got the Ethernet port and the modem port, and that one is where the hard drive is. And these two right here are the blank PCMC AI slots. And these three are just audio ports. So we got a microphone port, a headphone port, and I don't know what that is. And on the back there is two fans. This is where you plug in the charger. And there is a PS2 mouse and keyboard port, and there is a VGA, and there is a knockout port, and there is a printer port, and I think that's a serial port. And finally there is two USB ports on the back. Now on the left there is a DVD drive. I'm not sure if that is original. Yeah, but on the front there is a floppy drive, and I think that is the where the battery is. That's a floppy drive, and that is the battery. So let's open her up. Oh yes, and as you can tell by the COA sticker, it's designed for Microsoft Windows 2000 Professional and Windows ME. Just look at that. It's like you've never seen it. Well, you have seen it before, but yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to power this laptop on, and yeah, and let's see, there is an OS installation. Maybe I think there is an OS installation on there already, as according to the eBay images. So I'm going to power this thing on, and then yeah. Now just so you know, this laptop didn't came in with a charger, so I had to buy one separately. But obviously, this is very interesting because it's got not only it's got a charger, but also it came in with an adapter that works with this laptop. So I'm very surprised. So I'm gonna plug this in and then power this thing up, and yeah, we'll see if we can take it from there. Although I will have to format the hard drive and then reinstalling Windows ME. So let me just do that. Right, so the charger is in, as you can tell by the battery indicator. Right, so let's power this laptop on. Oh yes, Dell Inspiron BIOS splash screen. Oh, Windows ME with the Dell logo on the top left. Excellent. See, so if I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows ME, then I will have to grab the logo.system file. Oh, and it's owner with no password. Oh yes. Windows have updated the clock as a result of daylight saving time. I don't think the time is not right, so I'm gonna set it as 1. Apply, okay. But there is no sound on it, in case if you're wondering. Although it is a bit slow, so see, this is the reason why I think there is a Windows installation that no, I don't think it's not the case. I think it might be the hard drive that is slow. So I wonder if I can reinstalling Windows ME might help, but we'll see that later in the video. So, just wanted to check the volume. Well, I guess I'm gonna have a look into that in a moment. Now, first of all, let's check and let's have a look to see what programs it's installed. Right, so we got accessories, normal accessories, Dell applications, some games, free sale, Microsoft Interactive Training, online services. That's it. Startup, nothing on startup. Users guide. I think this might be for the modem. Internet Explorer, Outlook Express, Windows Media Player. It's Windows Media Player 7. QuickTime. Not sure which version it is. MGI Photo Shoot 2. Fujifilm. Is it that picture server? Quick First. Canon Photo Record. Canon Utilities. I think this must be somebody must have installed a printer at one point. Adobe, nothing. Actually, it's 2. So it's Canon PixSmart IP1500, Mozilla Firefox, another Canon printer, but it's IP1600. There's a manual, advanced instructions. I think that's it. Right, so let's go to the control panel. Now, just wanted to have a look at the sounds. If you choose a new scheme, your previous scheme will be lost. Doesn't matter. I don't think this isn't working properly, I'm assuming. I may want to have a look into this, because I don't think the sound is not working. I don't think. No, I don't think that's not going to work. Okay. Laptop. Let me restore the defaults. Nope, that does nothing. Right, okay. That's fine. It's something I will have to look into, I suppose. And I just noticed the live update on here. So I'm very surprised. Well, yeah. Okay. So, I think it's about time to format this drive and then reinstalling Windows ME. But first, before I could do that, I need to have a look at the system properties and the device manager. Oh yes, there is an original OEM information, I believe. I'm going to be keeping that OEM information. Right, let's have a look at the device manager. Oh, Philips CD drive here, DVD drive. Don't think that's original. IDE type 1. LT Win modem. What a surprise. Oh, no TPS2 touchpad. Network adapters, direct adapter. PCM. Yeah, there's only 2. Ports, just the 2. Okay. AC97. System devices. Okay then, I think that should be fine. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be having a look at the hard drive, and then I should be able to format it and then reinstalling Windows. So, let me just do that. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out the hard drive, and I'm going to be using a Phillips screwdriver. We use this one right here. Now there is one screw missing, so yeah. But I think I can take out one screw there. I do. Oh, yes I can. And here's the hard drive itself. Good thing it's got 10 gigabytes on here. Very good. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this hard drive onto my modern computer, and yeah, I'm going to be formatting this drive, and actually I'm going to be securely erasing the drive, aka also known as wiping the drive to zero, so it's recoverable. And although that's going to take me hours, so I think I'm going to record that video again in the evening yeah, so once I've done all of that, I can put the hard drive back in, and then I'm going to be installing Windows ME along with other programs that I want to install. So let me just do that. You're wrong! I decided to do it in DOS instead. Well, this laptop, I mean. And the tool that I'm using is called Active KillDisk. Link is in the description below if you want to use that. So it's just doing that, and it's less than 5 minutes to go. So I'm going to be filming this again in the evening, like I said, as I'm going to be installing Windows ME along with other programs. And also, I've burned this onto a CD, and all it is, it's got the drivers and utilities for Dell Inspiron 2500, which is this one, and it's from archive.org, which I will also leave a link in the description below. Right, so let it just do its thing, and I'm going to be starting filming again once this is done. Right, so it's 2 hours later, and as you can tell, the hard drive on this laptop has successfully been erased. So let's see what happens if I try to boot from the hard drive. Operating system not found. Excellent. Right, so now what I need to do is I need to put in the Windows ME CD on there, on the laptop. Now, just so you know, I've obviously modified the the ISO file just to make it unattended. It's just to make things a bit quicker. So I'm gonna put this disk in. In it goes. I wonder if I can try to reset it. Maybe see if I can change the boot order to the CD. A CD-ROM drive. I thought he did. This is going to take a while. Right, okay. Okay, so let's try this again. Oh, there it goes. Right, so I'm going to boot from a CD-ROM. And I'm going to start Windows setup from CD-ROM. There we go. Welcome to setup. So I'm going to set up Windows now. Configure unauthenticated disk space. And yes, I want to enable last disk support. Because I have a drive over 512 megabytes in size. Setup will restart my laptop now. Please make sure Windows ME boot disk. In fact, I've already made a boot disk, but I'm not going to bother inserting that in. Right, so I'm going to boot from the CD-ROM again and then start Windows setup from CD-ROM. Setup cannot install Windows ME on your computer. An error was detected while formatting your primary hard disk partition. Ah, this is interesting. Wonder if I can delete that partition. Right. Right, okay, so I'm gonna restart my laptop. Well, I'm gonna have to go through that lot again. And error was detected while formatting primary hard disk. I think I'm gonna have to look into that. Right, okay, so I'm obviously doing this on the Windows ME boot floppy, which I had to use the boot floppy to get to work. But I must say that I'm formatting this drive, although it take some time because this is an old laptop and the hard drive is you know how the old vintage laptop is like. But this is just old hardware and it is to be expected. But anyways, once I get into the Windows ME setup portion, I can start filming this video again. Right, so the format is completed, so I've just typed in setup. Now it's wanting me to press enter to continue. Oh, yes, it's running the scan disk. Good old scan disk. Now, you see what I meant by unattended. Drive CS no errors. Excellent. Right, so you see what I mean by unattended. There, you see what I mean? Yes, I've added the file called msbats.inf, which is inside the Win9x folder on the CD. Oh, and it tells me to type in my name, so I'm gonna do just that. So I'm typing this one-handed. Wish I can have a tripod with me now, but my tripod is over there. I just wasn't so sure if it's going to work or not, but now it is. Right, so I'm going to type in my computer name, which is Dell Inspiron 2500, and if I'm going to add something to the description, so I'm going to add in 7 megahertz Intel Celeron. Sorry about that, the rattling. Apologies for that. 128 megabytes RAM and 10 gigabyte hard disk drive. Right, so I'm going to click on next. Oh, he's already got the startup disk. He doesn't need to now, so I can inject it. Yeah, I made this Windows ME startup disk earlier, so that's now been put to one side. So now Windows Emulation Edition is installing. I don't need to keep on recording this because you may have seen the installation many times before. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop recording now until I can boot it into the desktop. Well, there's Windows ME splash screen without the Dell logo, but that's okay because I've copied the that original file over to my USB drive, which I can always retransfer it over. And now it's doing the final stages of the Windows ME installation. Yep, just as I was expected. Drums, please. Not. Well, it doesn't have any drums. Oh well. Still. Right, I'm gonna let it do its thing, and then once it's done, once it's booted to the desktop, I can always start recording again. And also, I can now able to install the drivers and utilities, because I've summed the disk earlier, so I don't need to say it again. What a point. Okay, so just to be expected, there are no video drivers, so yeah. But don't worry, I can install that manually. Oh, and there's the drums. Sorry about that, I just had to. And there it is. It's booted to the desktop. Now, I don't know if we can get any sound from it. If not, but I will have to install the drivers manually. EG97 sound card. Right, okay. I have no idea. But not until I can install the drivers and utilities. Right. So comes with Windows ME. And then goes the drivers and utilities. Welcome to Dell Resource CD for portable systems. Gonna choose English. I'm gonna go for Microsoft Windows ME. I think I should install the chipset drivers first. I'm gonna run it from a disk, from a CD. Yes. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I will restart my laptop now. Okay, so now it comes up with the new hardware found messages. So let's go back into the Dell Resource CD on Internet Explorer. Oh, what's next? I think I'm gonna go with pick touchpad. It's instructed. 1. Oh, this is new. I never seen one of those before. I don't know how it popped up on Internet Explorer, but yeah. When you select install now, you may be given the choice of running this program from its current location. Yeah. I'm gonna... whatever. Oh, I'll always start the computer later. Not now. Right, so I think I should probably go with Intel. No, I'm gonna install the video driver next. I'm gonna run it. Yeah, I probably will restart my laptop now. Oh yes, now it's got a better background. Nice one. Information about your touchpad. Your computer is equipped with a big touchpad. Your touchpad has many more features and capabilities than an old-fashioned mouse. No, I'm not going to. Oh yes, it even comes up with that thing. Isn't that nice? Sorry, Jay. I just had to. Right, let's go back into the Dell Resource CD. I'm going to install Intel Speed Step. Yeah, I'm going to run it. Yes. Whatever. Nope, I'm not going to restart the computer this time. I'm going to install the audio driver next. Hopefully that should resolve the sound. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to work, and if it doesn't, then I might as well plug in my speakers, which I've got, which I had it for many years now, but I never used it in a long time. So let me just restart my laptop. Oh, stuck key 00. What is that? As if. Now, also if I can hear the startup sound. Oh, guess it needs to be doing that first. Yeah, finish. And it looks like it doesn't. Oh, that's annoying. Right, I think. I have no idea. Right, let me get my speakers out. Right, so I just plugged in the speakers. Right, I just now to check everything works. Gonna try to start Windows. Well, at least that works, but I'm not too sure about I think there might be a faulty speaker, which I probably may need to have a look into this at some point, but still. So let's go back into the Resource CD. If I can. Oh, there's that clicking sound. What should I install now? Dell Access Storage. I'm gonna run this program. So the Dell Access Storage is something to do with the these two right here. See, these are suitable for these are the Access Direct buttons. I'm not going to restart. What's the point? Unless it has... No. Okay. Right, let's install the Dell documentation. The advanced functionality for Dell Online documentation has been installed on your system. You do not need to install these files again. I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and I might have wiped the Dell bit. Fantastic. Documentation from a CD. Right, okay, I think I probably may need to in fact, luckily I do have the original Dell's user's guide on the on my USB flash drive, so let me just copy it over. Okay, so it's a day later, and just look at all that. I've managed to install all of the applications. I mean, especially with this. That came with the original, I think. But I had to download it from the Dell website, which I will also leave a link to in the description below. So let's have a look at the start menu. So we got the normal accessories. I've also installed Audacity. BBC Puppet Builder, that is obviously, can we fix it? Pingu and Friends, which I would play this game in a moment. Tucker 2, which I'll also play in a sec as well. Dell Solution Center, like I just said. Oh, it's that is the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire second edition. Need for Speed Road Challenge. Postman Pat Package of Fun. Oh yes, I've just done a gameplay video of this, which I'll leave it at the cards. And just normal standard Windows ME games and Green Street Games, which is called Froggies, Bobby Builder Bob's Castle Adventure, Microsoft Midtown Madness and Train Simulator, Microsoft Office Tools, NASCAR Racing 3, Print Me Internet Printing, that came with Adobe Reader 6.0. QuickTime, the version is obviously now 6.3. Showcase Snooker, 2 startup items, and User's Guide, which is this laptop's User's Guide. Adobe Image Edit 7, Adobe Photoshop 7, Adobe Reader 6. That also came with internet printing. And Internet Explorer, I believe that is Microsoft Internet Explorer 5. Microsoft Office XP with front page, Outlook Express, and Windows Media Player. So, before I can carry on, I can start playing games, let's have a look at the device manager. Now that I've reinstalled Windows ME, there you see, I've copied the original Dell OEM files. Still the same. Right. And it looks to be the exact same. Okay, so let's begin by playing Pingu and Friends. Yes, good old Pingu. And I've also hooked up the speakers, in case you know that already. Right, this one's going in. So I'll be playing Pingu and Friends and Tucker 2, then I'll finish up the video. Apologies for the lag there.
Pingu and Friends. Here's Mama and Papa. And there's Grandpa. Pingo. Baby Pinga. Pingy. Hi there, Robbie. And finally, Hello, Pingu. Now Pingu and all of his friends are here. Try using your mouse to move the mitten around the screen.
Sorry about that.
Welcome to Pingu's Cozy Igloo. There are some amazing activities for you to try in here, and even more when you visit Pingu outside. You can go there anytime by clicking on the igloo door or the outside button at the bottom of your screen. Move your mitten around and it will wave at you when it finds something fun to do. Click with your mouse and you can have a go. Click on the picture of Pingu to play Tell Me a Story.
I'm just gonna go outside. I'm gonna be playing Snowball Fun, I think. Yes, Snowball
Welcome
Fun.
to Snowball Fun.
Told you.
Pingu's
That's
crafty
what she
friends
said.
are trying to sneak up on him by hiding behind the clothes on Mama's washing line. If they reach Pingu, they'll cover him with snow. Can you help Pingu to keep his friends away with a few well-aimed snowballs? Press play to start. Play. Use your mouse to move Pingu's snowball aiming sight and click to fire snowballs. If you hit Mama, Pinga, or the washing, your snowball will be frozen for the count of 10. Click on Help if you need to find out more.
Apologies for the focusing, I think. I think that might be Pingu's mum. Oops.
Well done. You saved Pingu. It's time for another game of Snowball Fun.
I'm going to change the skill to medium.
Use your mouse to move Pingu's snowball aiming sight and click to fire snowballs. If you hit Mama, Pinga, or the washing, your snowball will be frozen for the count of 10. Click on Help if you need to find out more.
There we go. Oh.
Oh dear, Mama's not happy about that.
Oh no.
As a punishment, Pingu has to wait a while before he can throw another snowball.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, Pingu's friends have turned him into a giant snowball.
Oh, that's a
It's
shame.
time for another game of Snowball Fun.
No! Actually, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna play this Snowball Alley.
Welcome to Snowball Alley.
Snowball.
Practice
not
on your
Snowball
own
Alley.
or challenge a friend in this super skittle game. Choose either the 1 or the 2-player game and then press play.
I'm gonna choose one player and then
Use the
play.
mouse to drag the ball into position. Aim at the skittles, then holding the ball by pressing down the mouse button, roll the ball forward fast and release the ball by taking your finger off the mouse button. Click on Help if you want to find out more.
Right. I'm not sure.
Click on the bowling ball, move it forward as fast as you can, then let the mouse button go to make the perfect strike.
Ah, I see. That's how it works.
You've knocked down one snowman.
Ah, I've only knocked down one snowman again.
knocked down one snowman.
Ah, one again.
You knocked down one snowman. Well done. You're ready to challenge a friend.
Not really.
It's time for another visit to Snowball Alley.
Nope. I'm gonna leave.
Bye-bye from Pingu and all his friends. See you soon.
Right, on to the next game. Right, so so the next game I'm going to be playing is Tucker 2 Touring Cars. Now, it's probably need to run from a CD for a reason, and this is the reason why. I did actually tested this before I even started recording. You see what I mean? In a moment. Yeah, see, I can't even interact with it. It only interact network game, and that's it. So that's why I need to put this to use the CD just to get that single reason or the other bit. So I'm gonna quit out this game, put the CD in, and then hopefully it should work. It does, because I've tested this earlier. Okay then, so let's see what happens. Yep, I've got the single ways and I can also interact with other menus as well. Right, so I'm going to be doing single ways, and I'm going to do 2 laps. I'm not going to qualify. Oh, that's very clever of them. Oh, I can't even type my name. Oh well. Automatic. I'm gonna leave it as it is. This is a Honda Accord. I'm gonna choose Derby. And then once I finish that race, I can end this video. Start race. Oh, it's raining. Fantastic. I've also modified the keys to yeah, just to make life a lot easier. Oh, dearie me. I really need to get a gamepad, but obviously the gamepad that I had might not be compatible with Windows ME, so yeah. I might as well stay in the last position. So annoying. Don't change the speakers and drive. Don't worry, I'm using my left hand, I mean right hand, to change the speaker's volume. So, yeah. Gee! Oh no! Oh dear, this is why I... Yeah. I mean, I think I can probably use break key to... Yeah. I may as well use that if I need to. Because I don't think this game hasn't got the automatic braking thing. I don't think. I'm determined to put Formula 1 game on this laptop, but I just cannot find... In that, I can probably find that Formula 1 game on archive.org. Oh dear. If anyone is playing the Tonka 2 and you get something like this, I'm one of them. Oh! I'm finished on the 16th place. Told you! No, I don't want to be Fuma replay. Waste again? Absolutely not. Well, well that is... I think this video is getting quite long enough to... Yeah. I mean, there's nothing much more I can show you. Other than typing something on Microsoft Word on Office XP. And even if it's got like a misspell check, as if I can just add to dictionary. Still. So anyways, I think that will do it for this video. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I mean, I had so much fun with this laptop. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you wish to be notified when I upload new videos onto my channel, then turn on the bell notifications. And yeah, so I will be doing some more computer videos in the near future on my channel. And yeah, so Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye for now.